Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Farming Simulator 22. Just woke up. Checking out the porch here. We've got work to do. It is early, just about 5:30 in the morning here. Let's take a look. Aside from our yard being a mess, we've got some work to do. Let's look at our fields and see what's going on here. It looks like we've got 53 and 55. Look like they need weeding, right? If I toggle this... So we need to get a weeder out on these guys. I think we can use our Landini for this. Let's do it. Let's get on that. And then we know we've got a bunch of hay to pick up. Maybe we'll use the JCB for that. Let's... I probably blocked my weeder in. Where is it? It is not there. I think that is our weeder right there. Let's do it. And just get an early start to our day. Okay, all of this equipment we own. So we've got a decent spread here of equipment to use. Still pretty early on. In fact, I don't think we've sold a single crop. We sold some buildings to raise some cash. But we haven't sold any crops yet. We have some grain in our little silo. Gotta level out that part of our yard. Not looking forward to it. All right, let's come through here. Oh, yeah. Is this all full of weeds? It looks like it is. Yeah, that's not crop. That's all weeds, I think. Wow. Weed 50%. Well, let's get a helper on this. We haven't even planted these fields yet. All right, off they go. And the weeds are gone. Off with their heads. All right, let's hop in the JCB. We need to, I guess, drop off this bucket somewhere. We don't need this. Where is a decent spot to dump that off? Somewhat out of the way. Maybe next to the barn here? Or next to the, hayloft, maybe? Till we get a proper place to put this stuff. Alright. That is gone. Hopefully it's not too close to the building where it kind of glitches. We need our forage wagon, and I think that is hopefully empty of grass. Pretty sure we did. I might take this other way around. Just take the road. But it's over by the sheep barn, and we can collect up a bunch of this hay that we just got done windrowing last episode. Oops, try not to take out signs if we can help it. Yeah, this guy is empty. We've got some wiggling around to do. Let's see if we can get these big mounds here. Looks like it. Looks like it. We're going to fill up pretty quick, probably. Missed a little bit there, but that's all right. We'll get it. Kind of makes me wonder, you know, when we cut the grass, we get a decent windrow. And we were able to kind of scoop it up with a forage wagon, no problem. I wonder if that's even a more efficient way to do it, is just cut the grass, collect it with the forage wagon, dump it over here in a great big pile, then turn it into hay with the tedder. Just takes 1 or 2 passes instead of covering, you know, everywhere we're growing grass. Just run the tedder over a big old pile of grass. And then windrow and collect. Could be an interesting way to do it. Not very realistic, but an option. I don't think we'll do that, but it's kind of what we did in this little section here. So yeah, we've got tons of hay. We could, if we're desperate for cash, we could maybe sell some of this. I think we're going to have an abundance. More than we need for our sheep. But we'll see. We'll keep it on hand in the hayloft for a while until we're desperate. But not a bad crop on just extra land that we weren't really using. The grass kind of between our fields. Not bad. Not bad at all. Kind of happy about this. Let's see. Let's put this in the hayloft. If I can quit wiggling around here. Last episode, toward the end, we reconfigured the days. I think we went with 3 days per month. And then we increased the speed to a 3 times speed. Wiggle around here, see if I can get... Yeah, this land, I gotta try and level it. It's a little crazy. But man, it takes money to do that. All right, there's 23,000 liters of delicious, nutritious hay going to the hayloft. Not bad. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Grab the rest. We got quite a bit to go. I bet we've got maybe 3 or 4 forage wagons full of this stuff, but we'll see. We had a bunch there that was already collected by the sheep barn, so that may throw things off as far as our perception of how much we've got to collect, because we already did really collect a fair amount. Check for traffic here. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, now we talked about the last couple episodes doing the trees and shrubs or bushes here. Trying to clear out some of those existing trees, and then maybe planting some new ones and getting a little bit of amateur forestry in, again, on these little spare sections of land. We're trying to capitalize on every inch of every acre to make this land productive. We can generate some profit and expand and buy businesses and more fields. But we've got a decent start. We've got our chickens. If you look there, there's actually a little pallet here, I noticed. We've got our first eggs being produced. Very cool. I don't know if we can pick this up. I guess we could. Maybe we could throw this in the pickup truck and harvest it and get by without pallet forks. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't just mess it up by moving it. But yeah, we might be able to raise a tiny bit of money. I don't know that that's going to bring in a lot, but it's something. All right, we just paid some workers' wages. $362. It is a fair amount. We could save some money by not having workers for any of this field work. But I'm probably going to try to use workers where I can so that we can do this non-worker stuff like what I'm doing right now. Can't put a worker on this. Try to focus my time doing these kind of things and let the workers do the stuff that they can do. And hopefully it'll be worth the investment. Okay, this is a little bit of a snaky pattern here. Might have to back up. Yeah, this is a nice crop of hay. It's scattered across the map, but not bad. We're about ready to unload our second forage wagon full. And I have no idea how fast the sheep will consume this. We will learn it as we go. I have a feeling we're going to be in good shape for a long time. I bet we get close to 80 to 100 liters. 100,000 rather. 80,000 to 100,000 liters of hay by the time we get this all picked up. This is going to be 46,000 once we drop this batch off. Oop. That turned a little fast. In the hayloft, I think we'll store 250, maybe 250,000 liters. I believe that's the case. We've got some straw in here too. Don't know what this sells for. I suppose we could take a quick look. We wanted to raise some cash. Don't think it's much. Let's look at grass first. Grass is 72. Hay is 99. The price is going down. So we do make a pretty decent premium on the hay. Just for doing the tedding and the windrowing. That's worth doing. We'll see. It's not a ton of money. But again, this is just kind of free land that we've already got. I can grab this little scrap here, and then we'll head back to where we left off. Take this way around this time. Is that us? No. We are up a little ways. Not too bad. We got a pretty morning. Like sunny with a bit of clouds coming. I think that's what that's telling us in the top right. This is a little bit of a bummer. This stretch, we don't get any productivity between the fields here. But I think we've got more to pick up right around the corner. Yeah, all these trees and bushes here off to our right. Want to clear that out. That's the next job if we can swing it financially. We can manage to raise the funds to at least lease the equipment we need. Then we may make some money right away off of the wood. I don't think it's going to be a lot, but it might be something. And I guess I'm going to do it with our chainsaw. So it's probably going to be smaller bits and pieces of logs, stuff that I'm able to pick up and hoist into the pickup truck. That means lower value for that wood. I think the price you get depends on how long it is and how straight the logs are that you take to the sawmill. So if we're doing it by hand, it's not going to be the best. But I think renting heavy-duty forestry equipment is not in the cards for us financially. At least not yet. Yeah, it's a pretty day. Really pretty day. Look at this. Let's go ahead and we can turn off our lights. Maybe go first person for a little bit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Beautiful morning. It looks like our forage wagon is showing a little bit of dirt. We've got the power washer, so we could take care of that. The tractor looks nice and clean. The windows can see out pretty good. Go back to third person and take in more of the scenery. Here's our, I believe that's the fire station straight ahead. Okay, our weeder is done. We will get that reassigned here in a minute. Let me clear out a little bit of this hay right nearby. And then we'll pop the Landini on this field off to our right and get those weeds off the field. Hopefully they won't resprout. I'm not sure if you have to weed twice per field or how that works. We'll find out. All right, let's hop on out. Boom. In this field, I guess we can keep working it the way we've been doing it. Not sure if there's one way better than the other. We've been usually starting from this corner here. Now the day is going to move by 3 times as fast as it has because we sped up the clock here. But we had a ton of time last time, I think. So I don't think we need to run the days quite so long. All right, what do we got left? Not too much, about 4,000 liters left to fill up here. I think we're almost done, or pretty much done with this area, right? Let's hop out of this guy's way. I think I see little scraps of hay over here we could pick up. I can't tell. Let's get close. Maybe we did all of this. I see little scraps here. All right, and then we talked about this plot of land straight ahead of us. That looks like a prime place to put some placeables once we buy it. Now, we don't own that land yet. That is a nice space of open land. We could even do a little clip of forestry there, but being right next to the road, I think it'd be cool to have some buildings there. Let's, okay, turn off our forage wagon and get some speed here. Do we have a little bit here to do? I can't tell. This is our third wagon full. What does that bring us to? 4260? Somewhere around 62,000 liters. I guess, is that it? Did we get it all? We might have. That very first load was all that grass. Oh, no, is that? Let me hop out. Did we get this section here? A little bit colorblind, so these subtle differences in texture sometimes throw me off. All right, yeah, that's fine. That's all collected up. Sunflowers look really cool. Okay, now I see some little strips here we can pick up. Not bad. There's a little tiny bit over here. We'll see if there's more. We'll come get it. I guess we'll get it. Just for the sake of completing the job. This stuff we've all collected. Or we've collected all of it, I should say. There's a little bit of kind of scattered stuff between these two fields off to the left. I guess we could make a pass or two through there. All right, that is our third. That brings us up to 69,000 liters. Whoops. Let's go. There we go. Not to mention, we do have the sheep farm does have grass that we've supplied, so they are just about fully fed. We'll keep an eye on that. Then here's that loose part I was talking about coming up. We got to drive over this bumpy terrain. We are going to give that another shot at leveling. We can do a couple passes up here. This isn't going to amount to much, but we'll get it a little bit cleaned up. Check for traffic. I think we're okay. Making kind of a tighter turn than I should there. Okay, we've got someone walking through the farms. Got another little scrap back here, I think. Deer running by. There we go. All right, that is it. I cut through over this way. Let's see. I don't want to knock over that sign if I can help it. Hey, there's deer eating my crops over here. All right. All right, not bad. Let's take a look and see how we're doing on everything. Let's check animals first. Plenty of grain for the chicken. We got 35 pieces of eggs. So nothing to worry about there. That looks like that's all pretty much handled. The sheep, because we bought a normal barn, we don't need to supply water. So that makes things easy, and they've got all the grass they need for now. Does say they take hay as well. We've actually produced a tiny bit of wool. Look at that. This is our young Black Welsh mountain variety. They've produced a little. Now the adult ones, maybe this guy. 31 months. These guys have produced 16 liters, and the little ones, okay, they both produce the same. Kind of surprised by that, because I thought I just watched a video that showed how the older Black Welsh Mountain sheep produce more wool, but it looks like they are the same as the youngins. How about compared to these guys? Yeah, they're all producing the same, so we'll see. Keep an eye on it, see how things go. All right, let's park this guy. Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just we get some garages. That's good enough. Boy, this land. Look at this. I need to level this somehow. Or gradually slope it down. I just don't want to spend the last few dollars we've got doing that. All right, let's take a look at the fields. I think we're going to be good. We took a brief look at these. Okay, the weeding is being taken care of. I don't see any other fields that need the weeding. We've got 53 and 55. We got a bunch that are going to need a second layer of fertilizer. But we're not going to do that until we plant. We've got 3 good-sized fields cultivated and ready to go. We'll probably do, let's see, a wheat. I'm not sure what to do, actually. Maybe wheat, oats, and barley, something like that. We've got, what do we got? Canola. We've got 2 small fields of canola planted. We've got corn, I think, that we inherited. That's up here, 45. And then this guy, 46, is, oh yeah, the beets. We're going to have to lease some equipment to get that crop harvested. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll figure it out. Fast food restaurant. So let's see, anything else that we need to get to here on our fields? I don't think so. I think we're mostly good. Yeah, I think we're good on that. It's now time to think about our little amateur forestry stuff. Let's see. We want to do 2 things. We want to start cutting down trees, and then we want to clear this brush. Now, the implement to clear this brush is fairly expensive. I'll show you, at least the one that I'm looking at. Not here. Let me go back into the dealer. It is under forestry, I believe. Forestry equipment. This one. Forestry mulchers can be used to remove tree stumps and bushes. Right? That's the cheapest. It's at 24,500. So we'll likely be leasing that. And we've got a lot to do with it. Oh, I hear chickens here, or a rooster. It sounds like it will take up both these bushes and stumps. But what I was thinking of doing, so that we're not having to lease that thing so long, is maybe getting the chainsaw out, taking down as many trees as we can that are not surrounded by bushes, because when they're surrounded by bushes, they're pretty hard to work on. So if we pluck out the trees that are easier for us to work on with the chainsaw, drop off that wood to the sawmill, leave the trees that are surrounded by shrubs where it's going to be a little bit challenging to work them. Then go get that implement that takes out the shrubs or the bushes here. Go do that. And then get the rest of the trees. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The next thing we're going to need is a pickup truck, I believe. We can look one more time at wagons. I didn't see, or trailers. I didn't see anything that's going to really help us. This guy can be configured, I suppose, to a bale trailer. That's not what we need, right? For logs and stuff. The closest thing, or the thing that we're kind of supposed to use, is under forestry again. Where is it? It's probably this Flegel guy. But man, I'm not ready to spend that kind of money. I don't think we need it, and I don't think it's like an auto loader or anything. So I'm thinking of just using the pickup. A bummer, because I'd like to just pull behind. That's 39,000. Let's take a look at the vehicles. This guy's 25,000. Moves pretty quick. I'm not sure if we can strap stuff down. Now the question is, should we lease this or should we buy it? You could always buy it and sell it back. These little guys are a little too small in terms of the cargo space, I think. Does it show 460 liters? One doesn't really show what it can take in terms of storage space. This guy's 31 miles per hour. This one's 60. I mean, we could put a little bit of stuff in here. Man, that seems like that's going to be a whole lot of trips. It's not bad. 60 miles per hour is not bad. The lease probably isn't too expensive on this either. We could do it for fun. I'm just trying to think. How much are we going to be hauling? We could start with this. I suppose we could lease this to start and then just see how it goes. We've got our chainsaw. Let's go play. This tree is kind of pretty. I don't know that I want to get rid of that one. Shoo, don't eat my crops. Let's just take a shot at some of these and experiment with how this is going to go. Can I actually sell this? These little pieces like this. I'd like to split this in half. Can we make it work? That one disappeared because it was probably too small. We'll see, but that's the process I believe we're going to be doing. To harvest these trees. It's mostly to clear out space. The cash is kind of just a side benefit. But I really want to clear these out so we can plant some trees that we can use like a full-on tree harvester, make some money with later on at least. Not sure what this is cutting. There it goes. So yeah, we got a lot of tree. We got a lot of cutting to do. A lot of cutting to do, but this will raise some money for us. It's something we can do, I think, in the wintertime. I don't know yet. We'll find out. And we can load those little branches and things up onto something, either the pickup truck or those other little vehicles that we were looking at. And take them down to the sawmill. We'll get a little bit of cash. It's not really something I think I would want to do just for the cash. But if I can use this kind of junk land, this next to the creek here, to actually plant some tall pine trees, and we can get back here later with a tree harvester, like one of the more powerful tree harvesters, then this process would be a whole lot faster. It's just preparing this land for that. Going to be somewhat tedious. We'll do maybe some of this on camera. Maybe I can do some of it off camera. There's one log down, or one tree down. About 5,000 to go. Oh, I guess we've got some branches hanging out here. Or is this just bush or shrubs? Or brush, I should call it. Can I get this one? I'm not getting a indication that I can cut this tree. There we go. Like to cut this. Is it beyond my ability? Can get only so low. Wonder why that is. Be nice to get further down. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, that's a big tree. See if I can pick up this log. It may be too heavy. Yeah, now if we had some heavy equipment, we'd get more money for these bigger pieces. Yeah, I was able to pick that one up. Oof. Be an injury there. And that just disappeared as a branch. Must not be big enough to harvest. Same thing there. That looks like we could grab it. No? Is that too heavy? There we go. See what else we got. Is that a stick? Doesn't look like I can pick that up if it is. Okay, that one disappeared on us. That one did too. It's alright. It's just branches. It's not targeting the branch I want. That's the branch I want. Okay, that one disappeared. It's just a nothing. Okay, that we can sell. We'll see. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be a lot of cash. Sure if this is tree material here or just brush. Looks like maybe just brush. We gotta cut some this apart. Ooh, that was a good spot right there. Good. All right, that's 2 down. 77 left to go. I don't know if it's that many. See how this one is so surrounded by brush, it's going to be hard to work. I'm just going to skip some of these that are going to be crazy to even get at. This one's an easy one. Now, in Farming Simulator 17, I keep referring to that because that's the version I played the most of. Used to be pretty easy to just walk up these branches and trim them back. Seems like it's a little more difficult than I remember. Even in my Farming Simulator 19 series, it seems like it's been a little slower to trim these branches. Now, it might just be I've forgotten the best technique for doing it. I have no idea what's being cut there, but it took a while. Boom. Yeah, and I'm sure if we spent maybe a lot more time on this, we could get more money out of each one of these trees. That's not, again, not really my focus. My focus is just clearing this land. So we can plant more profitable trees. We can take this whole branch out. This back. These should disappear, I would think. Right? Doesn't look like that's very marketable wood, but there we go. Maybe this little section is. We'll leave that. There's another little log we can probably sell. Drop this off somewhere nearby. That guy off. What else we got? Can I pick that up? Yeah, we can. We'll trim the branch off it too. Looks a little strange. Can we make that look a little better? It's a tiny bit better. All right, let's see. I think that one's done. Is there another one that's not surrounded by brush? This one's pretty big. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. See, we can get pretty low, it looks like. That's good. And we'll do this last one and we'll call it an episode. Boy, that was threatening the house a little bit, wasn't it? Okay. Ooh, that one's interesting. It's just kind of stuck floating. I can't get rid of that. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay, this must be too thin to harvest. These will just disappear when we cut them. I think. Well, looks like there might be a piece here that we can grab. Take it. We'll take it if we can get it out of here. Sure. And I'm mainly focused on just clearing the land. Not as worried about the money from these trees. All right, where were we? Where are you? Pick that one up. That one's too heavy. Trying to clear out some of this noise. These branches, but they're not letting me get a fix on them, so to speak, with my chainsaw. I'm just kind of dropped. Back here, a little bit out in the open. We'll come pick those up later. And this is something I thought we could also do during the winter time. I'm guessing this is an activity that we're allowed to do when there's snow on the ground. Guess the question's going to be, when do we want to kind of lease a vehicle to take this stuff all in? And can those little vehicles, can they take these logs like this, these larger logs? Can we strap them down and get them there? I guess we won't know till we try. We'll get something for this. Not a lot, but something. Can't really get a fix on that branch. No matter what I do. We gotta get closer over here, I guess. There it goes. Oh, I see. I did actually get a successful cut there. I've got a little log here. I don't know if I can get at this branch. Let's see. Doesn't look like they're letting me get anywhere near this thing to cut it. Oh, maybe. Okay, good. It disappeared on us. Can I pick this up? Yep. Another log here, ready. That one doesn't seem to want to be picked up. Might be this guy's in the way. Let's cut this back. There we go. Let me grab that one. Chickens are wondering what the heck is going on. Why are you getting rid of our beautiful tree? Don't worry, we were going to get more trees planted. It'll be aesthetically pleasing and hopefully profitable. Yeah, this one is stuck. Can't get it. I don't know if it's just too big. Doesn't look that big. Or too heavy. Oh, this one looks like it may be still attached to the tree. It's just clipping underground or something. Although that one's not picking up either. There it goes. What else we got? Are you loose? Apparently not. About now. Can I pick this up now? Yep. Right click throws it, and left click just kind of sets it down. If it's heavy, you're not going to be able to throw it very far. That one is stuck. This was a pretty good sized tree. Now, I'm not sure if the heavy duty forestry equipment, like the Ponzi things or the Ponce, I'm not sure how you pronounce that brand name, if they can do much for you with these kind of trees, or if you just got to do them by hand just because of the shape. We're going to have a lot of trips to make to the sawmill. It's all work that's got to be done if we want to turn a profit. Let's see. That looks reasonably sized. Can we pick that one up? Yep. That may be a little heavy for us. Yeah, that one's going to be too heavy. Let's finish up this tree, then we'll call it an episode. I may do a few trees between episodes, but we're going to have to do a lot of this kind of work if we want to make better use of the land that we've got. That one looks maybe trapped underground or something. I can't pick this up. Let's cut it. See if it comes loose for us. Yep, now it does. Whoops, did we drop that little nugget? Oh, okay, I thought it was stuck. That one we should be able to throw. One's kind of floating. Makes me think there's an issue, right? Some kind of little glitch there. Grab that monster. Looks like it. I don't know what your experience has been with regarding trees and games, but boy, I have a lot of issues with glitching. with trees and satisfactory issues with glitching into trees. I've had issues in Farming Simulator before with trees kind of being glitchy. So it must be a fairly complicated thing to implement in games. This is super cool, being able to cut a tree like this when you think about it in a game. So I'm sure a ton of work has gone into it. Let's see what we can grab. You come out, not yet. That's as good as they're going to let me get. Boy, it didn't fall off, did it? There's a cut mark there. I see it. Let's go at this big stump, maybe. Can we get that? Nope, they're not letting me pick that up either. This guy, let's cut it in half. Okay, looks like that little chunk's going to come off. Boom. I picked that one up yet? No. This one is just kind of stuck as well. Let's see if we can just cut it. Looks like they both kind of fell loose there. Does not want me to pick it up. I bet this little nugget I can pick up. Yeah. Almost not worth bothering with. Not sure why I can't pick this up. Feels like a glitch, right? Try and cut it in half again. Got a little piece. A few problematic trunks here, looks like. Oops, dropped it. Yeah, I can't grab that piece right there. Oh, let me do it. Good, good. Sometimes you can push other pieces too. Let's see if we can push that. Yeah, look at this. So that's actually a fairly big log that looks like it's underground. A little bit. This one. Oops, let me grab that thing. That's a little glitched. Right? Guess if we could push that to lower ground, it's just not very clear. Put that down. Can we grab this guy yet? No. I think there's a bunch of tree underneath that little nub. But again, if I grab anything, any kind of log, then I can push like about 5,000 times my weight. I'm trying to push this little nub into lower ground, so maybe it will expose more of what's underneath. But boy, this shrub, or brush, I should say, makes things difficult. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we can at least see it. Let's get around and get rid of this little nugget. Of course, it's going to drop in the brush. Okay, you go bye-bye. This thing, I think we should cut. I think it's attached. Something that we can't see. I could be wrong. I mean, it looks like it's cut on both ends, but maybe there's a branch shooting out or something. Doesn't look like that cut even took. Yeah, these cuts aren't taken. That one worked. Back. Anywhere in the clearing is probably fine. I get this guy now. Alright, that little trick worked. You can see how that one is sitting. There's something glitchy about this guy. I don't know if there's something underneath it. We just can't see. See how it's... Can we cut around this thing? these kind of glitches that sometimes lead to bigger problems. That's kind of what I'm worried about. This thing is mysteriously connected to something we can't see. But I can't do much about it. Just stuck dealing with it. That one looks normal. All right. How much more we got? Are we done with this tree? Looks like we might be, or we're darn close. There's some log here. Let's see if we can grab more of this. Again, this is going to be the end of the episode, so if you don't want to watch me finish this tree, go ahead and sign off. But we'll be signing off right after this is done. We're just kind of experimenting with what it's going to take to clear out some of these junk trees and then hopefully replace them with planted trees that we can then harvest with the tree harvesting machinery, the heavy duty stuff. So we're not going to use a chainsaw on the trees that we replace these guys with. We're going to use something big, something fast. And the logs we get from that will be a lot more profitable than what we're going to get from this mess. But we got to do this initial work to clear the land so we can actually plant those new trees. And we could just buy a field and repurpose it and make a tree farm out of it. But I'm trying to use every little bit of land we've got because we're out of cash. Buying more land for forestry is not really an option for us right now, financially. This looks stuck. I'm not able to pick up any of this. I don't know if there's just a big old trunk in there, buried in there, or what. Let's try cutting it this way for the heck of it. We could just grind this down with the grinder that we're eventually going to get. Okay, I got a little piece. These are crazy little nuggets of tree, but yeah, and I'm mostly just focused on clearing this area. We've got a little more to do, and then we're done with this tree. It was a big guy, for sure. Try and slice this big hunk of trunk in half this way. Not still too heavy. Yeah, I cannot pick up any of this. Looks like maybe these little slices on the bottom. Maybe we can do our trick if I don't lose it. I lost it in the brush. Trying to push this out in the open so we can see a little bit what we're doing. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Can we pick this one up? Yeah. Good. It's fine there. There's our stump. I don't think we can do much with that. I see the little hand here. Is there stuff here for me to get? Looks like there's still more trunk here. Yeah, this is a big piece of trunk. I'm not sure I can cut them much longer than that and still be able to pick it up. Hard to see. Let's see. I don't think I can pick that up. It'd be nice. We could try going straight down the middle. Last little piece, I think, of this tree. Boy, there's a lot of wood on this one. Hopefully we'll make at least a few $100. Still too big to pick up. I think there are mods, at least for the earlier farming sim games, that allow you to pick up just like almost an infinite weight. You could pick up a whole tree. Not terribly realistic, but it would speed up this process, I suppose. We're almost finally done with that tree. That was a biggie. This piece, I think we got to split in half. Oh, there's another log. That may be the one that we lost a little while ago. I can find that again. That's the one we cut. There he is. Right here. Can I pick that guy up? It looks like he is glitched. Let's try our trick. Grab something. I think I can even grab this little nugget. Come over here and see if we can push this out. See how that works? It's kind of strange. But it's obviously, it's like hooked up to something else. Yeah, it's a little glitched. Look how it, see how it's impacting that other piece off to the left. Yeah, it's glitched, but at least we could pick it up. Maybe that one we cannot. I can't do anything with this one. I don't even know if they're going to let us cut anymore. Okay, we got the little piece. I cannot pick up this. Oh, I can. So maybe we can at least get get rid of it. We may have to grind some of these glitched ones. We'll see. Is that tree done? Almost. Here's another piece. I think that's giving me the hand sign. So let's see if we can cut. Okay, pick it up now. All right, I think that one's down. I think we'll call this an episode. That looks like aesthetic. I don't think there's actual tree there that we can cut. I think we got rid of the big one. Got more to do. We got lots more to do. There's another biggie here, and that one we'll leave. This one's kind of pretty, like that. I want to take that one out. The one behind it actually is pretty as well. This one is probably going to go just to make room for productive trees that we can make some money off of. I'm not sure if the other side of the bank here, if this is our land to play with. It must be. You take these out too, but we'll get to that in maybe next episode. We might try to buy the truck or rent it and start taking some of this stuff back. I'd like to clear the brush too. You can see how kind of difficult it makes it for us to clear trees when we got to kind of try and sift through all this brush. So we may rent that and see how that works to clear out this brush. We'll probably do that next episode actually. But that's it for this one. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching as always. We've got some grunt work to do. We got a couple fields weeded. We changed our date time settings, so our things are going to move along a little bit faster. We've got a little deer on our property. There's tons in the area. Don't think I can catch it. Oh, hey. Anyway, that's it for now. I will see you all in the very next episode.